YouTube, what's good? Good evening, y'all. It's your boy Hendrick back with another one. And today I'm going to react to this snippet here, man. Kevin Gates was on, I didn't even know Paul Pierce, former Hall of Famer, NBA player, played for the Boston Celtics. I think he played for the Wizards. He played for the Clippers. I think those are all the teams he played for. But his Hall of Fame career came from the Boston Celtics. He actually has a show, which I didn't even know about, a podcast. And Kevin Gates was on there, and they were talking about masturbation and beating your meat and how it damages the damage that it actually does. Watching explicit adult films and getting pleasure off that. So I'm gonna let them spit, man. This is a 4-minute video, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts at the end. Without further ado, let's get it.
I don't really be having these kind of conversations with people because it's like I'm talking to, most of the time when I used to, you're not doing it to me right now, big brother, and there's no disrespect to you, but I just been through the ringer with it because they were taking and using for clickbait.
No,
and I'm like,
I'm actually just gaining knowledge.
But have you ever masturbated and felt guilty and shameful afterwards?
Man.
Have you ever watched porn and masturbated and celebrated another man's success? Cause like I don't watch porn because I noticed my neural path started changing. I used to though.
I don't think I've ever been into porn.
Yeah.
Really? Oh wow.
That's beautiful. I was at one time.
Yeah.
I used to be watching porn, talking about, man, that nigga killing that whole son. And I used to sit there and masturbate and watch porn. I used to sneak and do it till one time his brother had told me, he said, that's self-mutilation. He said, you celebrating to another, you jacking off to another man's success.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. And fellas, and ladies too, man, y'all let me know y'all thoughts, cause I know when I was younger, I was beating that thing like it was no tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie, especially like in college and afterwards in my 20s. Man, I ain't gonna lie, even into like my early 30s, I was doing it like regularly, and it becomes like an addiction, and you definitely feel like awful afterwards. Like your energy's off. It's definitely not good. You really gain nothing from it. And the way he explained that, you celebrating another man's success. Like, just think about it. Like, we getting pleasure off watching a guy and woman engage in something that we actually want to do ourselves, but we watching another man who, with his erect meat, going to town on another chick. Like, that's crazy that we view that in our mind, wrap our brains around that, and view that as pleasure, when really, like Kevin Gates said, man, it's self-mutilation. Like, instead of beating the drum, like, we could be channeling that sexual energy into like working out, into our purpose and things like that. And not beating your meat is gonna help you perform better in the bedroom. Obviously, taking your vitamins, drinking water, working out, eating right too. That's gonna help. But not beating the drum and not having your mind, like what dumb adult films do to your mind psychologically and mentally, like your brain, once you beat the drum, your mind is just wired. First of all, it's your brain get wired to that quick pleasure. It just get that high, and then once you bust, typically you bust quick. So, and that affects you in the bedroom too, because when you finally get in bed with a chick, you can't perform. Like, you can't get it up, or you gonna nut real fast. Like, you gonna be just like you got that high, because your brain's already wired not to last long. It has no training. Like, at the end of the day, like, fellas, our meat is powerful. Our meat is a muscle. Our meat needs training. And we can't train by beating the drum and that thing going off, and you shooting in less than a minute, 2 minutes. Like, nah, because it's gonna affect you when you get in bed with shorty. you're not gonna be able to perform. You ain't gonna be able to get it up. You're gonna be cooked, man, and it's gonna affect you. And any relationship that you get in with a woman, shoot, it's gonna lead to problems. And eventually, that woman gonna cheat on you for another dude. What Missy Elliott say? I don't want no minute man. I don't want no minute man. Shoot, Missy Elliott made a song about that, so you already know. Yeah, watching that stuff, the adult films, beating off, it's a no go. Like, get your mind. I'm telling you, when you stop doing that, and your mind has greater purpose, and you're not just thinking about getting a nut, and you channeling that energy and that masculinity, that testosterone, and the other things, man, your life is gonna greatly benefit from it as a result.
Oh.
It's other ways to stimulate yourself mentally, and then
Facts.
you start telling me about sex transmutation, where you can take that sexual energy and channel it into your workouts, into your craft, into your music. You were channel it into whatever it is that you focused on at the time. And that's when I was like, that's crazy. Like, if you pleasure driven, you develop addictions. If you purpose driven, you develop riches. And not just with wealth of the other.
Man, woo. If you purpose driven, you develop riches. Man, that's true. When you on your grind, on your grizzy, and nothing else matter but getting to it and bettering yourself, when you got that tunnel vision, man, you see how quickly things turn around. You put in that work for 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 2 years, that it may seem like a long time, but that short amount of time I'm telling you, it's gonna take you to places you didn't even think were possible. Man, when your mind, body, and spirit are all on one accord, bro, you become unstoppable. You become disciplined. The most disciplined man become the most powerful man. Most powerful man become the most influential man. Hey, Kevin Gates speaking facts right now, man. Let's get it.
Pocket, but of the heart and of the mind.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm a freak for like new information. Like I love to be stimulated mentally.
Right.
Like I love conversations that leave me feeling refreshed.
Right.
You ever had a conversation with somebody and I'm like, it's draining talking to you. It's draining being around you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you done had conversations where it stimulate you. It's like,
Yes,
it's
sir.
like porn.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's like porn. You're
Yes,
like,
sir.
hold on,
Yeah.
this is going crazy. I'm talking to
It's a
her.
mental safari.
Man, I've had that.
Yeah.
I've had that with her.
It's intellectual intercourse.
Like,
I've had that with you
good
too.
conversations,
Yeah.
so it's like, damn.
And
That's
it's
lit.
beautiful. It's
Yeah.
like
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's the
the
one.
intellectual intercourse. is beautiful.
So when you have that with a female, that's like a turn on, right? Or how does it?
It depends on her spirit.
Like for me,
It depends.
because that don't come around. That don't happen a lot. That's gonna happen like once every blue moon, to where it's gonna be a because most of the time I have a conversation with somebody, and I'm sitting there just like it's sounding like yada yada yada.
You know, sometimes we're not protective of our energy in the way that we should be, because sometimes I say, I'm here responsible for the places that I place myself. But that's physically.
Right.
But I've been working with this other guy. You know what the fascia is? So we've been working on like releasing like certain traumas in your fascia. Like, and we've been working on that. And he told me something that was so beautiful. He said the physical, the mental, the spiritual is all one system. If one thing's off, everything's off. And I said, wow. And it intrigued me to the point I was like, I'm not overprotective of myself where I place myself energetically and spiritually and psychologically. I need to start being more cognitive in these areas. Physically, I know certain areas and certain places I'm not going to place myself, but it's certain places I shouldn't even place myself energetically.
Yep.
I never thought
Or
of
spiritually, or psychologically.
Yep. And what he's talking about right there is when he alluded to it earlier, when you have like people in your life that just drain you, conversations can drain your life force. People, when you have people in your life that they just have bad energy, they got things going, nothing seems to go well for them in life, and they just dump and bring that bad omen and bring all that energy and tension to you, it creates problems. I literally just had this conversation with my girl about this very same topic. Just to give you some background without spilling not too much business of, personal life. Like my girl now we all have friends, right? That, they your friends, but man, every time you talk to them, it's like they always got something going on, and it's nothing ever really good. It's always every single time you talk to them, this is just another bunch of BS going on in their lives. Like they just can't get their lives in order, can't get right, and they bring all that onto you, that energy, that just bad vibes, and then you start to take on and start to carry the brunt of someone else's F-ups at the end of the day. And then it starts affecting you. And that was what was happening with my girl. We would have these conversations, and she would have people in her life who just can't get themselves in order. And I used to tell her, like, yo, you got to distance yourself from the situation because it's bringing you down. And then it's going to start to affect your personal life and the people that you care and love about. And that's what he's referring to. Like, mentally, you shouldn't even be in that place because, for one, it serves you no purpose. It serves you no good. And two, you shouldn't allow people to bring their bad trauma and their bad energy into you. Because it's now you carrying that energy, and we just passing around bad energy and bad spirits, and we can't do that. We got to surround ourselves with positive people. Yeah, we all go through our BS in life, me included, but if we can mitigate a lot of the BS that people bring on to us, man, I'm telling you, it would do us a lot of good spiritually, mentally, physically, in all aspects of life. So I just wanted to share this video. I thought it was interesting. And when Kevin Gates speak, man, he's a very intelligent man. When he speak, he be speaking facts, and you can learn something from him. So I wanted to share this to y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on, what he said with just bad spirits, and just how beating your meat just can be just destruction. At the end of the day, lust, man, it's one of the greatest weaknesses of man. Man, Pusha T had a song called Money, Coochie, and Alcohol, bro. If y'all don't know that song, I suggest you listen to it. He says in the opening skit, the 3 leading killers to you ninjas. It's the thing that most appealing to you ninjas. Even I fell victim to it. Money, coochie, alcohol. What a wonderful cocktail. Listen to that song, man. And those things are destruction, especially for the black man, especially for us brothers. So that's my 2 cents, man. Let me know y'all thoughts, man. Please smash that like button. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. The grind don't stop. I gotta stay more consistent grinding out these videos, man. But I wanted to share this with y'all and give y'all something a little different. And I thought what he said was very insightful, that we could all take something from at the end of the day. And let me know if y'all battle some sort of, adult film addiction and just whacking off and stuff. So I know I have my past demons dealing with that before. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, and I'll be back with another one soon. Be blessed. Later.